years. Now, President Biden has approved the construction of a section of border wall in southern Texas in an effort to stop illegal immigration. Around 32 kilometers will be built in Starr County, which is on the border with Mexico. There have been more than 245,000 crossings in the area this year. But the move is a major U-turn by Mr. Biden, who'd criticised his predecessor for his wall policy. Donald Trump posted that he will await Joe Biden's apology. Megan Owen has more.
Now here we can see the current barrier between the US and Mexico. And here, if we zoom in, we can see Biden's new proposal. It's a 20-mile stretch of wall in southern Texas. And this completely contradicts what he said in 2020 when he was running for election.
There will not be another foot of wall constructed on my administration. Number one.
Well, US Customs and Border Protection are defending the move, saying they're only using funds that were already allocated in 2019 to help with the construction of the border barrier. So what is behind Joe Biden's decision? Well, he's been grappling a rise in illegal migrant crossings in the US. In fact, this year alone, we saw 245,000 crossings in the Rio Grande Valley. That's the area where he wants to build this new section of the wall. Mexico's president also said that in the last week alone, there were 10,000 border arrivals every day, and September is expected to break records. Now, this is putting a huge strain on US cities. New York declared a state of emergency last year because of an influx of migrants. Here are some workers building temporary accommodation to house those asylum seekers. And in fact, the city's mayor believes that they could be spending $12 billion over the next 3 years. So President Joe Biden is facing difficult politics. Now, here is Leslie Benjamuri from Chatham House.
We've seen the recent politics in the House where any number of issues are coming up, and certainly border security has been a long-standing one. It's now because of that pressure to keep the government funded.
Building a border wall was one of Trump's signature policies, but for Biden's administration, well, this move is a real first.